My husband is an older foreigner and wants to come to Thailand, but traveling is difficult. What visa should I get? If you're watching on YouTube, click the menu in the top right and select Insert Audio to change the audio to another language for foreigners to hear. Offjack will recommend the easiest way to understand. There are so many options that it might be confusing if you mention everything. This is because he's old and he also said that traveling is difficult. For example, if he's over 80, we want to be sure that he's here to mitigate risks. If something unexpected happens, he can still continue. So, the easiest way is to assume that you have a marriage certificate and are currently living abroad. First, apply for a visa online before entering Thailand at eVisa. Go. THGOO. THR.com, as shown on the screen or under the video, is where we apply. Online, we upload documents, pay the visa fee, and the visa is sent via email. No need to travel. The advantage is that we can use the documents from that country, the bank in that country, the income certificate from that country, in that country's language. No need to do anything more. So what should we apply for? It depends solely on our money. How much money or income is shown on the income certificate per month? If you have a lot, for example, you have 800,000 baht in savings in a bank account or an average monthly income of at least 65,000 baht per month, you can apply for a retirement visa. It's called the least paperwork, the easiest, and then we'll talk about it later when we renew the visa. But if you're a spouse, you can apply. The financial criteria are less, like 400,000 baht in the account or an average monthly income of at least 65,000 baht. You can get 40,000 baht per month. You can choose either a proof of income or money in a bank account. Once you enter Thailand, I recommend that you have a non-immigrant visa. This will make it easier to open a Thai bank account. They might ask for a marriage certificate if you're married, or additional proof of address from the immigration office if you're retired. That's all you need to ask for. I recommend the Green Bank. You can deposit money according to the criteria above. Deposit 800,000 baht if you're retired, 400,000 baht if you're married. Deposit 2 months in advance, meaning you have 90 days before the 90 days are up. You have to apply for an extension of stay at the immigration office near your home before the 90 days are up. That is, deposit 2 months in advance if we use the money in a bank account. This is also easy. If you already have money, deposit it. Then use this as a yearly visa extension. Thailand's visa isn't permanent. In Thailand, it's like this. If you get a visa from abroad, you can get it for 90 days. Then you can apply for a year extension. You can do this every year, once a year, and so on. This is Thailand. And if you use a bank account, the money is already there. That's it. 2 months before renewal, you deposit the money. You don't have to stay the whole year. But if you retire, there's a small caveat. If you're on a retirement visa, you're supposed to deposit 800,000 2 months in advance before renewal, right? But after renewal, you have to deposit the other half. One is 400,000 after an extension of 3 months. As for your spouse, this is according to the normal regulations. You have to ask the immigration officer to make sure what happens next. This is in the case of using money in the account. That's it, it's done. If you come to stay overnight with a non-over visa, it's easy to open a bank account and deposit money. But if you're born without a visa, the problem is that you can't open one without a non-over visa. You have to leave the country, go home, apply, and then come back in again. That's a problem because you're already old. Another option is if you don't use a bank account. This means you can use a proof of income. It's the same as before when we applied online before entering. But the problem is, we can't use the documents from that country directly. Like that one, we can take a photo, submit it, and upload it. That's it, right? But this is the proof of income. We need to certify its accuracy. If we did it before we arrived, that's good. We can certify it by the agency of that country before we arrived. Or if we do it in Thailand, we contact the foreign embassy in Thailand. But the problem is, some embassies won't accept it. For example, as far as I know, England, America, and Norway don't accept it. So we don't have a certificate of income. We might have to use a bank account instead. And we don't have a visa. Let's say we come visa-free. This is a problem. So we have to be sure. It's good to do it before we arrive if we want to use a certificate of income. The main principle is that it must be certified by the agency of that country, right? If we did it before we arrived, it would be the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of that country. If we did it upon entering Thailand, it would be the embassy. Some countries don't accept it. Then ask the immigration officer, what's the minimum? Do documents have to be in Thai or English? I mean, a certificate of income. Next, I asked if English was okay. Some places allow it, some don't. And if it's not in English, you have to translate it into Thai and have it certified at the Consular Affairs Department or a branch in each province. That's to certify that the Thai translation is correct. There are 3 things. For a certificate of income, you have to certify its accuracy and that it's not forged by the government agency of that country, translate it into Thai, and certify the translation. If you're using a certificate of income, then. So, to summarize, for visa extensions in Thailand, from the beginning, I recommend applying for a non-immigrant visa online before entering. When you enter, the visa will be sent via email. Do everything online. I really recommend it. Then, as soon as you enter Thailand, open an account and deposit money. That is, if I already have the money ready, depending on the visa type. 400,000 for spouses, 800,000 for retirement. If you don't use a bank account, you can show your income. I recommend getting it done from the beginning and having the country's agency certify it. However, if you don't have it done in Thailand, you can do it at the embassy, but some countries don't accept it. Also, the form must be in Thai or English. Ask the immigration officer. If it's in Thai, it must be translated into Thai and certified at the Consular Affairs Department. This is a simple summary of the principles. It's basically 2 steps. If you've already entered Thailand and have done something to allow your foreign spouse to stay in Thailand permanently, please share. And if you have any questions, ask below the video. If you want more information, goog.com. Look at the screen or the link below today's video. Thank you for listening.